7 a.m. In a frozen remote village in Yakutia, the temperature dropped to minus 54 degrees Celsius. Despite the chilly weather, life here doesn't stop. Alona, a mother of 3, begins her morning routine by waking her children. 8-year-old Sayana, the eldest, is a primary school student, but due to today's extreme cold, the school has closed its doors. Meanwhile, the nursery that 6-year-old Kunei attends keeps its schedule unchanged, unaffected by the harsh conditions outside. This means Kunei must still go to nursery. Alona, a middle school teacher, faces the daily challenge of getting her children ready and herself to work on time. Her workday starts at 8 a.m. and both the nursery and her school still operate despite the freezing temperatures, meaning Alona and her children do not have the option to stay at home today. The preparation for leaving the house is meticulous. Sayana, although her school is closed today, dresses warmly to accompany her mother and her siblings to the nursery. The family layers up with thermal wear, multiple sweaters, heavy coats, and accessories that covers every inch of exposed skin. The youngest, 2-year-old Ersan, also attends a local nursery school. In Yakutia, it's typical for children to start daycare as early as 2 months old and continue until they begin primary school at age 7. The family sets out on their cold, dark walk to the nursery. The morning remains dark because the sun only appears for a few hours each day during the winter. The children hardly ever see daylight, spending most of their time inside, safe from the severe cold outside. In Yakutia, even a 10-minute walk can be challenging, as the cold seeps through any layer of clothing. Finally, Alona and her children reach the nursery. The severity of the cold becomes evident as she noticed that little Ersan is complaining of pain in his fingers from the cold air, a reminder of the tough conditions these children often face. In Yakutia, nurseries usually serve children from 2 months up to age 7. These centers help teach reading, writing, and basic math before the children start school. Nursery usually operate from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. They often public, funded by the government, and free of charge, making them accessible to everyone. Meals are also provided and a crucial part of the day. Children eat 4 times a day at the nursery school, which includes first breakfast, second breakfast, lunch, and afternoon tea, ensuring they receive enough calories to cope with the harsh winters. Many public buildings, including schools and nurseries in Yakutian villages, use central heating systems, unlike the houses. These systems are usually powered by centralized boilers that distribute heat through a network of pipes, with coal often used as a fuel. Alona and her family live in the western part of Yakutia, the coldest region on Earth, home to about 10,000 inhabitants. Here, the winters are long and harsh, yet residents continue their daily routines, braving the frigid temperatures to head to work. Primary schools suspend in-person classes when temperatures drop below minus 45 degrees, so Sayana is attending her classes from home today. Despite the severe cold, Alona, Sayana's mother, is at work today. The middle school, unlike the primary schools, remains open, and its students are attending classes in person. Alona is a music teacher and teaches her classes in Sakha language, native to the residents of Yakutia. The Sakha language is part of Siberian Turkic branch of the Turkic languages and is spoken by around 450,000 native speakers. Locals are typically bilingual, fluent in both Russian and Sakha. In the afternoon, Radomir, the father of the house, returns from work. He works as a cameraman for a local TV channel. While his wife Alona and their children are out, Radomir ensures that the home stays warm by tending to the stove. During the cold winter days, he fires up the stove 4 times daily to maintain a comfortable temperature. In addition to the heating stove, Radomir and his family use a heating boiler to warm the house. This setup costs them about $300 each month for heating and electricity. In the village, many families engage in cattle breeding and share the yield with their friends and relatives. Throughout the summer, Radomir helps his relatives with hay harvesting, which is crucial for sustaining their cattle through the winter. In return, Radomir receives meat from his relatives, which will sustain his own family throughout the year. Now, Radomir plans to take the frozen meat to a meat cutting station, where it can be properly cut and stored for the upcoming winter. Meanwhile, after returning home, Alona takes over caring for her children. She reads them tales in Sakha language, ensuring they stay connected to their culture and mother tongue. Alona dedicates most of her time to teaching her kids. She nurtures their musical talents by teaching them to sing and play the piano. Alona and Radomir believe that providing love, warmth, and kindness is essential to giving their children the best upbringing. In Yakutia, families are usually very close-knit, with parents offering unwavering support to their children throughout their lives. This support often continues as the children start their own families, and when the parents grow older and need care, it's common for them to live with their children, who then take care of them. It's uncommon for elderly people to go to nursery homes, and there are only a few such facilities available. In the harsh climate of Yakutia, where winter temperatures often plummet to extreme lows, managing the water supply is crucial for both survival and comfort. Nikander, a dedicated waterman, works every day to provide water for the residents. The cold environment presents unique challenges for water systems. Nikanders stick to the traditional water supply system, getting water from a nearby river. This method continues to be prevalent due to the small population and the challenges of installing modern plumbing, as pipes often freeze. To ensure a reliable source of hot water, many homes and buildings in Yakutia, including Alona's family's home, are equipped with water boilers. These boilers are essential not only for domestic activities, such as cooking, cleaning, and bathing, but also for heating the home. Alona pays $25 each time for 2 cubic meters of water, and monthly they use 6 cubic meters of water, which is $75 a month. With the water now being delivered, Alona is set to prepare dinner. Using the beef that Radomir had previously prepared, she begins cooking a hearty beef soup. Soup is a staple in this frigid climate, as it provides essential warmth to both body and soul during the cold days. To save water, Alona and her children wash the dishes in a bowl. From an early age, Sayana and Kunei have been actively helping around the house. They assist with washing dishes, cleaning and cooking. Even their younger brother Ersan is learning the importance of contributing to the household chores. This evening, Alona is preparing a nourishing meal consisting of a hearty soup and traditional Yakut pancakes for dinner. This is a glimpse into the life of a family living in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Yet, they find joy and warmth in their familial bonds and the comfort of their home.